This program is brought to you by presented by ACA Race Production and Marketing Incorporated in cooperation with PHILEXPORT, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
While there are no official statistics, e-commerce has undoubtedly tremendously grown. These online transactions are offering retailers and manufacturers, also exporters, limitless possibilities to increase their international presence. In China and the US alone, about 500 million shoppers are surfing each day to get the best deals. In this episode, we'll look at insights and updates on where the Philippines is in this important market strategy. By 2020, analysts project that about 2 billion or 60% of the target population will be buying their needs online. Where is the Philippines in this scenario? What challenges are keeping us from taking advantage of these opportunities? Are we making a dent in this huge market? To give us some answers are experts in the field. Business and Beyond welcomes tonight Director Maria Lourdes Yapinchay, Director of the Bureau of Trade and Industrial Policy Research of the Department of Trade and Industry, and Ms. Janet Toral, a digital influencer and e-commerce advocate. Okay, first off, Janet, sa'yo yung first question. What is the state of the Philippine e-commerce industry? Where are we strong? Where do we need improvements? And then especially the support sectors around this, in this ecosystem.
Actually, Lisa, that's a very big question. But I guess yung pinaka-gist na pwede nating sabihin right now is that of the total number of internet users that we have today, which is estimated to be at around 70 million, 50% of our internet user population are already buying online. So there's a lot of growth. And of course, the government has initiatives right now of providing internet connectivity to a lot of people nationwide. May mga free public Wi-Fi projects ang government. You now have a lot of sellers also trying to market their services online. We now reach the point that even individuals can now sell on marketplaces and not limited to traditional businesses. So, kung ano pa yung mga dapat nating suportahan, yan talaga importante, madala natin yung internet. Yung e-commerce naman, hindi lang naman siya produkto eh. Kasama rin dyan yung mga nag-o-offer ng mga services, yung mga freelancer. Kaya, I think we're doing well.
How do you differentiate somebody who's already cross-border, because there's a cross-border e-commerce, and somebody who's just maybe a startup trying to fill the market?
I think pag sinabi kasi natin cross-border, parang doon pumapasok yung services and goods exporting. So di ba yung concept ng services exporting is kahit na nasa bansa ka, basta yung ni-rendera mo ng service is wala sa country mo. Technically, that's cross-border. That's so pwedeng data encoder ka o kaya digital marketer ka, nagsa-social media marketing ka, pero yung client mo taga-US. Now, pagdating naman sa mga products, nagbebenta na siya sa mga online marketplaces sa Singapore, sa Hong Kong, pero yung products niya nasa Philippines. So kapag may bumibili ng produkto niya, siniship niya overseas. So yun yung sinasabi natin, nag-cross-border ka na.
Okay, Director Ludi naman, if I were a buyer, no, my fears are security, fraud, yung mga ganyan, yung privacy. What is government doing to address these issues?
Actually, yung fear is really one of the number one deterrent, because people tend to shy away from online transactions for fear na yung goods nila hindi ma-deliver or kaya ma-compromise yung, say, sa credit card, yung mga credit card payments nila, yung mga ganon. It's something that we are working on sa angle ng consumer protection. In terms of yung sa goods naman delivered, we have a consumer complaint mechanism. We're utilizing the same consumer complaint mechanism that we have now for brick-and-mortar stores. So, kumbaga, what is applicable offline is also applicable online. We're discussing even within just DTI muna about coming up with certain guidelines in terms of say, behavior in online marketplaces, similar to that. And also some sort of, say, we're looking forward to having some sort of a trust mark, so that will provide yung confidence to consumers to transact online.
How are we faring with the rest of the world?
We're one of the fastest growing economies
And
insofar as
mahina pa nga
online.
yung ating broadband di ba? So, kung mas mabilis pa yon,
Mas marami pa tayong
we're
magagawa.
making records. Right.
And despite the fact na kahit na mabagal ang internet natin, isa tayo sa mga top 5 na social media users in the world. May time pa nga na tayo ang number 1. Tayo ang malakas manood ng YouTube videos.
Wala pa tayong ginagawa. Marami tayong nanonood ng YouTube.
Marami kasi nag-aaral naman doon. Maraming use naman siya.
Right. Okay. So, I'd like to go back to business. No? How do I know that I'm prepared to do business online, Janet?
Kailangan nandun yung confidence mo na doon sa produkto mo na kaya mo siyang i-market online. Kasi at the end of the day, bebenta mo pa rin siya. So, hindi naman porket may product ka, iisipin mo kagad na bibili sa'yo yung tao. So, nandun yung effort mo na i-educate yung market mo, ipakilala mo yung product mo, mag-build yung trust yung consumer sa product mo. Until such time na they will start buying from you. Hard work siya. Hindi siya yung maglagay ka lang, they will come. Talagang, you really have to promote. That's
Kasi
one.
once you're flooded with inquiries, no? And then, matataranta ka na if you're not ready.
We've mentioned about the e-commerce roadmap, and we're gonna do the midterm assessment. We'll start the consultations next month, and we hope that the stakeholders can participate in our round of consultations. And we're planning to report back on how far we've done on the roadmap by probably December. So we're organizing an event where we'll be inviting the different stakeholders.
And of course, if they want to learn more about e-commerce, they can visit our website at digitalfilipino.com.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us today. Business and Beyond will be back.
The fourth industrial revolution has brought advancements for industries worldwide. On the other hand, job securities are at risk. How do business leaders deal with these manpower issues? Let's find out. What are the advantages naman and benefits na nakukuha nyo from using e-commerce?
Well, one of the advantages is we can go direct B2C marketing,
Okay.
wherein local consumers can buy directly from the website.
So, mas malawak ang reach natin.
Yes, mas malawak.
Okay. So, sir, ano naman yung mga challenges na na-encounter natin?
One of that is the returns, no? Merong order and then tama naman yung produkto pero pagdating doon
Hindi
sa
daw
bahay, hindi daw
satisfied.
yon ang kanilang in-order.
I
So, babalik returns.
But it's all part of the
Yes.
business.
Lahat ng
Industry ngayon,
industries
eh.
are doing e-commerce.
That's true.
So, if we will not go into that direction, left behind kami.
Are you using e-commerce to sell locally or abroad?
The website is being rehashed right now because
see.
you have to keep updating it, otherwise
That's
it becomes so
real
boring.
time.
It becomes boring. Yeah.
And another question, ma'am. What are the benefits and advantages you're receiving from using e-commerce?
Wider range of coverage, convenience for people. You know, all they have to do is email us or
Send
us
a message.
and they can order and we deliver.
What are the challenges you've encountered?
They're not really challenges. They're like just opportunities for us to improve ourselves, to expand the market, because there's a lot of saying, why are you only in Metro Manila? Why are you not in Cebu? Why are you not in Davao? Why are you not in this? The transport system, the logistics from Manila for, let's say, to Cebu.
Yes.
You know, it has to reach there within like 2 hours, you know, or 3 hours, you know. So none of the logistic companies want to guarantee that, you know. So
Because of the lifespan of your product.
yeah, so there are people from Davao who come to Manila to
Just-
buy and then to bring it back, you know.
So that's
Yeah.
your number one challenge.
Yeah, that's the big challenge.
I can
actually.
understand.
Yeah.
I see. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for
Thank-
your time.
thank you too.
That's all.
are surrounded by the handmade collections of Mele and Marie, and beside me is Marie, who's going to talk to us about the story behind these beautiful products. Marie, go on.
Thank you, Lisa, for having us. We are motivated to be present every time you support us. May I tell you something about our brand? It is called Mele and Marie, and as you can see, the tagline of our brand is loving your purpose. So most of the collection, ang hugot po namin ay aming mga pagsubok sa buhay. What we want, yes, super. Kasi we wanted to make a global brand na meron namang substance. Yes, we make a very nice product. Yes, we make a handmade product. But the background or the deep root of this is the experiences that we have overcome or the challenges that we have overcome as a family.
Actually, I was attracted by this bag, which is now so famous.
Yeah.
Oh, please tell that story.
Yeah. We were just creating minaudière. They call it minaudière. It's a clutch bag. It's something for special occasion. And the tagline of our brand is loving your purpose. So basically what we hope to spread in the global market is loving your purpose in life. So we make this bag, and basically one of the friends of Miss Chris gave it to her. So, and we were just so happy that out of all the bags, this was the one that was chosen in the premiere of the Crazy Rich Asian. So we're very proud.
Congratulations!
Thank you po.
Oh, worldwide, worldwide. Where else do you sell your products?
Well, kaming mag-asawa, we've always been praying that we want our brand to be out there. So we really attend major cities international shows. Like we do New York show. I just arrived a week ago from our summer 2019 Paris Jardin de Tuileries show.
Yamang! Oh, yes.
Nagsusumikap po. And you know, Mele and Marie, yan po yan. Ang latest collection natin,
Ito po yung tinatawag nating Freedom Collection, which is the cage bag. The reason why nakikita po yung nasa loob is that what you see is what you get. So it's time for the millennials. Yes, no pretenses. It is for all of you to see. So yung mga hidden talent, pwede na nating ipakita. And most of all, be a blessing to one another. That is the story of the Freedom Collection.
Okay, ano yung mga materials that you use here? Parang I see a variety. Everything is here.
Ang husband ko kasi, she's very good in metals and natural materials. So it's a combination of natural and industrial. Kasi ang mga prototype and design, yung asawa ko, pinagpe-pre niya yan, dinodrawing niya, tapos gumagawa siya ng prototype. Ito yung harvest collection namin. Harvest in farming. Kasi magsasaka kami. Originally, ang asawa ko, Lisa, is a farmer. We came from a family of farmers. So, nakikita niyo.
Where is that?
Nueva Ecija. Yan, mabuhay yung mga
Rice
taga
ba?
Nueva Ecija.
Rice?
Rice field, rice granary of the Philippines.
Rice.
Yeah.
Right.
So, this is the harvest collection. Ito yung mga grain ng, basically, chains ito eh. Ang shape ng chain is like rice beads. So, to make it more modern, we nailed ng asawa ko yan. And then we plated it with 24 karat gold para magkaroon ng modern value queenly effect.
Okay, look at this. Mother of pearl,
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
So this must be really expensive.
it is the carrying product of Mele and Marie. It is the birth of our brand. We named it after our eldest daughter, Lisa. Kasi my daughter, 5 days after her birth, she was open heart operated. First of all, we want to thank Business and Beyond for giving opportunities to entrepreneurs like us. You know, it's not easy, but we will be there, we will get there through the helps of the people like you. Pilipinas, we want you to know that we're working hard to be a global brand, and you guys are our motivation. You know, from bilang anak ng magsasaka, from there to here now going global, we are very proud that we can be born poor but we cannot die poor, otherwise it's our fault.
Yes.
So we're working so hard, and please, as our support, you may visit our shop in Conrad Hotel, and you can check out our online shop also, and you can share your blessings to our brand, no? So we can share the fruits of our success to others also.
All right, thank you, Marie. Beautiful story, beautiful products, beautiful Marie.
Thank you, Lisa. God bless you all.
Business
Bye.
and Beyond will be back.
Thanks.
Because of the President's marching order to facilitate the implementation of the P3 program, which means Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-asenso of the SB Corporation, the company is spreading its wings to establish partners to help in this mission. We have this company who's promising results using technology and a global track record. Please welcome to Business and Beyond Mr. Simon Colombara, the Managing Director of CRIF Corp Philippines. Hello, Simon. Welcome to Business and Beyond.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me here.
So first, tell us something about the company and how it got involved in this P3 program.
It's a multinational. We actually started working in the Philippines in 2014, working with the CAC, Credit Information Corporation, and then working with the rural banking sector. In the rural banking sector, helping the banks doing credit evaluation for the rural areas. And so in 2016 we started working with Small Business Corporation on improving, I would say, modernizing their own credit evaluation tools. And the P3 program need to have a reach that is nationwide, also outside the urban areas. So they surely need help through partnership. They created this very interesting partnership ecosystem with the credit delivery partners that are, again, rural banks, so a sector that we know very well. Our technology platform enables both SBC and the rural bank to work in a coordinated way to do the approval for the P3 in a much faster way and cheaper way than the traditional banking.
What are some lessons learned? No? Why do micro enterprises get denied for their loan applications?
So we work both with universal banks in helping them evaluating their customers on typical products like credit card, auto loan, mortgages, but also with, again, finance company and rural banks going to the evaluation of typical rural product. Often the situation right now is that they don't, an entrepreneur or a micro entrepreneur that wants to access to credit, typically they don't have the qualification. They require often documentary requirement. This is where the P3 actually come into place. The P3, and again, has been very well designed by the government to address the situation for those entrepreneurs that would not be able to get the credit from the traditional banking institution. Not maybe because they lack the, let's say, the awareness, but also because they really don't meet the qualification. So the P3 program, it's really a development program from the government. And in this way, it will allow those that are right now financially emarginated, financially excluded, to be served by, again, by SBC, that is a financial institution, and that way start creating their own financial footprint.
Does that mean there's a big chance that all micro enterprises applying for loans will be approved?
Provided that, again, it's SBC that define the actual rules of approval. I guess that if they are qualified for, let's say, traditional finance, so for a traditional banking finance, they should not apply or they should not be approved, because this fund have a preferential rate, so it's lower than the market rate. Also to avoid to create disruption in the market, otherwise customer that will be served by the normal banking institution at the normal lending rate, then they would be accessing this fund if it's not really targeted to them.
What about fees? Do you charge per applicant?
So yes, we have a transaction fee that is based on the application. But in general, I would say the full amount of the fee, it's very, very, very competitive and actually much lower than the fee that the bank would charge.
Okay, thank you very much, Simon, for addressing all these issues.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. How important is branding in ensuring the success of a company, a product, or a service? What does a company have to go through to maintain a brand? Here's another interesting discussion in the show as we get answers to these questions from the grandeur and board chairman of Brands Asia, which administers the Brands Asia Admired Award. Please welcome Mr. Benzenito Hando. Sir?
Good evening, Lisa. Good evening.
Welcome to Business and Beyond.
Yes, thank you very much. And our congratulations for Business and Beyond for receiving the prestigious award of Brand Asia's Admired Brand.
Thank you also. Thank you for the honor. Alright, so can you give us a background why you started giving this award?
We started giving this award in 2008. And from 2008 up to 2018, we've been citing various awards from various sectors of society.
Okay. How important is a brand in developing a company and making sure that there's success through that will come?
Branding is very important to be able to get the attention of your target market, because without branding, you cannot really attain your vision, mission, objectives for your company or for your brand.
Okay, so in the 10 years that you've been giving this award, how many have already received the award, and is this only in the Philippines?
Have already have more than 200 awardees from 2008 up to the present. And then Brand Asia's Admired Brand is not only present in the Philippines, but also we have presence in China, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, and Australia.
Okay, again, in the 10 years that you've done this, what are some important lessons that you've learned and can share to entrepreneurs, also to their consumers?
One factor to be able to get the attention of your target market is to be able to enhance your branding image to the public, because without your branding image, you cannot attain good sales, the good branding image for your brand.
Branding, no? Promoting, marketing is really expensive and can be beyond the reach of the micro and the small. Is this something that you saw in your experience?
Most of our awardees don't resort to expensive advertising campaigns. They don't use they don't use television, cinema, radio. They actually use special below-the-line activities in marketing or advertising their brands.
Again, congratulations, Mr. Hando.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
For believing in Filipino brand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Business and Beyond is beyond grateful for this recognition. Thank you so much, Brands Asia, for choosing us to be one of your awardees.
This wraps up this week's episode. Join us again next week for another interesting and engaging discussion.
Follow us online. Share with us your comments and suggestions by following us through our social media accounts.
Remember, connections matter. Here at
Business and Beyond.